80% of my people are distributors and 20% are customers, that don't play out. I got more distributors than customers. I got more people out pushing something than selling it. It's confusing to me. What is a pyramid?
What is a pyramid?
If that's not a pyramid, what's a pyramid?
I love it when you do that.
That's what I try to do.
All right.
So how do you know if network marketing is legal? Like, how do you know for sure? And then which activities can you or your company do that would make it legal or illegal? All right, we want to find this out because this is based on a 2018 Federal Trade Commission document, and I'm going to go through this step by step. My name is Tim Sales. I've been in the network marketing industry for 30 years. I've consulted a couple of hundred network marketing companies. I did a University of Illinois at Chicago certificate course on network marketing, of course. And then I was also interviewed by the legendary Larry King, actually on this topic. It was the of whether or not it's legal, a Ponzi scheme and a pyramid scheme. And so, so it's really, really good for you to know this information. And you might consider subscribing to the channel, because when I upload new videos, you'll get told about it, things like that. And then if I do a live having to do with something that's right now happening, then you'll get that as well. So let's jump in right now. So yes, network marketing is legal. Says who? Case law. All right, that means that it was established by a judge that made a particular point in one case. All right, so this was Federal Trade Commission versus Amway in 1975. It was a 4-year-long litigation. All right, and so when all the books were opened up and everything, the administrative law judge ruled that Amway's multi-level marketing program was a legitimate business opportunity as opposed to a pyramid scheme. All right, so that is what makes it legal, is that it's established case law. All right, okay. So now that means that the structure is legal. In other words, paying on more than one level, multi-level marketing. It is legal. The structure of it is legal. It doesn't matter how many people out there are chanting and saying it's not, blah, blah, blah. No, it is. Okay? They're not willing to accept that it's law. All right? So, paying on more than one level. Many industries and companies also pay on more than one level, but they're not called multi-level marketing companies. All right? So, many affiliate programs pay on more than one level, but they don't call themselves multi-level or network marketing. And then again, this is the 2018 document that you might want to take a look at. Okay, so now let's move over into likely legal. All right, now we're talking about corporate activities. And so if you're a part of a network marketing company or you're looking to join a network marketing company, this is what you're looking for, all right? So the Amway example is that they had a rule in their policies and procedures that you needed to have 10 retail customers in order to earn on downline commissions. All right? I personally feel as though that this is an important piece, and I do it. And the reason being is because if you can't get a retail customer, then you're going to have a hard time training your team to do that, and you would be missing out on an enormous amount of volume if each person had 10 customers. And so I think it's a good idea, even though this is under the corporate policy side of things, I think as a rep, it's a good idea. Buyback policy was the other thing that Amway has as an example that made it legal. So buyback on unsold, unopened inventory. And then they had something called the 70% rule, and this is taken out of context often. People don't know what it really means, so listen up very closely. This was on not used or sold or unsold inventory, okay? So there's a 70% rule, and I'm going to show you an example of it here. So if you, let me get a little bit of a bigger thing here. So if you were to take, don't order more products if you have not sold or used 70% of previous inventory. That's what that rule means. And so you would have $700. So let's say in month one, you sold $200 of your $1,000 products, then you should not and cannot order more inventory. So this is not a retailing rule. This is an inventory rule, and it was to prevent people from warehousing products and holding on to too much inventory. Okay, so that's what that particular piece was for the company side. All right, for distributors' activities, 10 retail customers. It is not an established law by no means, and you need to read the document that I showed you earlier, is because that I just think it's a good idea. Don't misrepresent incomes. This is a big one in terms of what the Federal Trade Commission is looking at for. Okay, so if you use a hypothetical or if you use your own example as to incomes, always show an average income statement. And I'll talk about this at the very, very end in something else, okay? And don't make product claims, okay? So that's going to be coming from a different direction. That's the Food and Drug Administration and not the Federal Trade Commission. But it's still, you can end up being an illegal company because of the activities of the distributor doing these particular things. Likely a pyramid. Okay, so here is company policies that are likely to be a pyramid. Large membership fees. Okay, so typically when you join a network marketing company, it's going to be somewhere between like $25 and $50 or something like that to become a representative. Okay, that's not a large membership fee. Also, the products, and you say, well, I'd want to try the products to get into any business, right? So, okay, so what does that cost? If it's $1,000, $2,000 or something like that, it's enough to consume yourself, to ingest, if you will, or a service or something like that. If it's a whole lot, right, then that's a different story. So large membership fees allows front-end loading, and so if the company is allowing people to load people up with $5,000, $10,000 worth of products, then it's likely a pyramid, all right? And then commissions on enrollment. And so there is a difference between a person joining a network marketing business and buying products and the upline getting paid a commission because the person bought products to explore the products that they're going to be out marketing and selling. That makes sense. Okay? That's the difference between somebody joining and getting paid to join. And so that is the difference between commissions on enrollment. So the company can't pay commissions on enrollment, can pay commissions on products that a person may buy. Okay. Product purchase intent. This is the big one. Okay. If I were to say that this is where the point of the spear is right now, as opposed to 10 years ago, 20 years ago, or 30 years ago, I would put this one at the very top of importance. Is what the Federal Trade Commission is looking at is what purpose is a person, what's their intent in ordering products? All right? If that intent is to consume the product, it's likely legal. If it is to sell the product to a customer, it's likely legal. If the intent is to earn commissions, then it's likely illegal. If the intent is comp plan driven, all right, then it's likely illegal. Now, I'm going to do something here. I want to ask you something. Please do me a favor. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about what I've shared so far. Let me know your view of how this works, okay? Because like I'm explaining it in the best way that I think I can. I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. Do you like it? Give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. I'm good with it, all right? So do that so that I can go back and I can review this and see what's going on in your head, okay? Because that matters to me. So on that last one that I just showed you here, comp plan driven, what do we mean by that? So I know it looks confusing, but I'm going to step you right through it, okay? So in some compensation plans, they motivate a person to buy inventory, all right, to earn commissions. And so let's say that this scenario right here, you bring one person in and then that person does a certain amount of volume. Let's say that they do $5,000 of volume. then they're allowed to earn 1 level deep. And when they bring 2 people in, okay, and then they create sales volume, and then that group does $5,000 of volume, now they're able to earn down 2 levels. And it's 2 on this organization and it's 2 on this organization. And then this third one here, if that group does $5,000 of volume, then they get to earn down onto all their 3rd levels. All right. So the same with the 4th and the 5th and the 6th and the 7th and the 8th. In other words, in order to earn down on that 6th level, you have to have 8 people doing $5,000 of sales quota or volume. Okay? Well, let's say that the person has these legitimately. They really are. Their teams are doing it. But in order to earn on their 5th level and earn on their 6th level, they need 3 more. And instead of working to go build and train and support these people, they either get these people to buy it or they buy that volume. They buy that volume in this one and this one, so they're buying 10,000 or 5,000 here and 5,000 here. So they're spending $10,000 on inventory in order to pick up on their 5th level of volume. And then they might buy this one too, another 5,000 in order to pick up on that one. And that would be the case to where the intent behind buying volume is to pick up on additional commission levels. And sometimes the income makes it financially smart. In other words, you may be making $10,000 a month out of that 6th level, and so it would pay off, or $20,000 or whatever. Okay? But that's going to cross over a line of buying inventory. And what's your intent to do it? Is it to consume it? I don't think so. It's to earn more commissions. And that's where it gets shady. And that's where the Federal Trade Commission doesn't like it. Okay? So again, do me a favor, comment down below, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Doesn't matter to me. Well, it does matter. I want to make sure that I'm delivering good content to you. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, continue to learn about the network marketing industry, then hit that red button and subscribe. And then when the notification bell comes up, just say yes that you want to receive, and then you'll get updates in terms of when I do a live or when I upload a new video. I'll see you in the next video.